This is the WJTS News. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Joey Rehl reporting. A Jasper man was arrested on domestic battery charges. On Monday at approximately 3:55 p.m., the Jasper Police Department was dispatched to 102 East 35th Street in reference to a possible domestic battery that had occurred. Upon further investigation, it was determined that 52-year-old Carlos Martinez Torres battered a juvenile. Martinez Torres was lodged into the Dubois County Security Center on charges of domestic battery. The Otwell-Rurton 2022 Little Miss Firecracker Pageant was held over the weekend, and a new Little Miss Firecracker was crowned. The 2022 Little Miss Firecracker and Director's Award went to Chloe Nixon. Chloe is the daughter of Nicole and Jesse Nixon and was sponsored by Nixon Construction. First runner-up went to Harper Houchins. She's the daughter of Jennifer and Andy Houchins and was sponsored by Amber Manor Care Center. Second runner-up was Lillian Willett. She's the daughter of Cheyenne and Stephen Lamont. She was sponsored by Bear Creek Farms. Most photogenic went to Chandler Porter. She's the daughter of Amber and Andrew Porter, and she was sponsored by CC's Playcare, LLC. Jasper City Hall Street Department and all utilities administrative offices will be closed on Monday, July 4th for Independence Day. Jasper Street Department and Resource Recovery Site will also be closed on Saturday, July 2nd for Independence Day. Trash and regular recycling normally collected on Monday, July 4th will be collected on Tuesday, July 5th. Trash and regular recycling pickup for the rest of the week will be on a regular schedule. They ask for you to please place trash and regular recycling at the curbside by 7 a.m. The Indiana State Police Forensic Scientist of the Year Award is presented annually to a forensic scientist within the laboratory division deemed to have consistently provided a superior quality forensic analysis service in a highly professional, proficient, and unbiased manner for the Indiana criminal justice community. The recipient of the 2021 Indiana State Police Forensic Scientist of the Year is Mitzi C. Templeton, whose accomplishments during that year are worthy of such recognition and have earned her this award. In 2021, Templeton, who serves as a forensic scientist in the Forensic Firearms Identification Unit at the Evansville Regional Laboratory, completed 435 cases, which was well above the unit's average, and she organized several integrated ballistics identification system shoots with multiple agencies that involved 147 cases. Templeton is a member of the Association of Firearm and Toolmark Examiners, or the AFTE, the International Association for Identification, or the IAI, the Indiana chapter of IAI, and the American Board of Criminalists, or ABC, in which she is recognized as a Comprehensive Criminalist Fellow. She also serves as a website moderator for AFTE, as well as the committee chair of the AFTE Firearm and Ammunition Recall Committee. Templeton graduated from Indiana University in 2006 with a Bachelor degree of Science degree in chemistry. She started her career with the Indiana State Police Laboratory Division in May of 2007 and at the Evansville Regional Laboratory, where she continues to serve. Forensic scientist Templeton resides in the greater Evansville area. Hoosiers among the most worried about inflation, reveals study. While over the past 2 years it would have been nigh on impossible to go a full 24 hours without mentioning the word COVID, it appears others words such as inflation and gas prices have now replaced the dreaded coronavirus and made their way into everyday lexicon. A study commissioned by Coupon Birds, a provider of consumer information to do with real-time deals and savings, revealed the extent of which inflation is worrying everyday Americans and the steps they are taking to insulate themselves from rising prices. America's New Gold is the company analyzed Google search data across the nation, uncovering trends in searches for gold stocks. These results were then broken down by states to find out where people are most and least worried about inflation by looking into potentially investing in precious metal, which is widely assumed to be more inflation-proof than most assets. The research revealed that when inflation surged to 8.5% in March this year, there was a simultaneous 37.1% spike in online searches for gold stocks from worried Hoosiers. This compares to a national average of 33.7%, making Hoosiers among the most concerned about the effects of inflation on their savings in the country. A closer look at the data when the search statistics were broke down by state. The 5 most concerned states were Maine, New Hampshire, Delaware, West Virginia, and Massachusetts, and the least concerned states were Oregon, Rhode Island, Idaho, South Carolina, and Missouri. To ensure communities across Indiana have proper resources to attract new events to the area, Senator Mark Messmer supported House Enrolled Act 245. Here's State Senator Mark Messmer with this week's Messmer Report.
Hello, this is State Senator Mark Messmer with this week's Messmer Report. From organizing the largest single-day sporting event, the Indianapolis 500, to hosting a combined 11 NCAA men's and women's Final Fours, Indiana has emerged as a hub for major sporting and tourism events. Locally, Senate District 48 hosts many events, including county fairs, festivals, and summer concerts. When I'm in Indianapolis at the State House, Hoosiers from across the state excitedly share with me that they've been to the Jasper Strassenfest or the Ferdinand Christkindlmarkt. Senate Enrolled Act 245 establishes a statewide sports and tourism bid fund to help Indiana communities access additional resources they may need to hold major events. To encourage equal opportunity around the state, the new law requires the Indiana Sports Corporation to ensure no less than 30% of the funds are utilized for events outside of Marion County. Not only will this funding help Indiana become more competitive in attracting major events, it will also provide local communities with more opportunities to stimulate economic growth, especially as the state's sports and tourism industry expands. We continue to see what large events mean to Hoosier businesses and the overall success of Indiana. In 2019, prior to the pandemic, the Indiana Destination Development Corporation estimated there were 82.7 million visitors to the state, who spent a total of $13.7 billion. Senate Enrolled Act 245 is helping us to regain this momentum. This fund has the potential to help Senate District 48 attract more sports and tourism opportunities to the area, and I look forward to the impact it will have on Indiana. This has been State Senator Mark Messmer with this week's Messmer Report.
As always, feel free to contact Senator Messmer's office directly with your questions and concerns by email at senator.messmer@iga.in.gov or by phone at 800-382-9467. Stay tuned. WJTS News will be right back with a check of weather, and then Kurt Gooksell will be in with a look at sports.